A very good day to Dr. Rosniza binti Ali. So today, this is course CSA 4501, special topics in maritime informatics, and my group has picked the LiHE duty group project. My name is Tan Li Xuan, matrix number S50920, and the second presenter will be EILYA AHMAD binti ROSLI, S52443, and also the third presenter and final presenter will be Hazieana Farihah binti AHMAD KAMAL, S52084. Next page. So the business idea of our website, which is called LiHE Duty Free, is actually that it's a e-commerce shopping platform that will allow you to have an online shopping spree for fashionable items. You buy clothes, you buy accessories, and then the most important point of our website is that we provide products with low prices and high quality. Next. So the business statement of mission, vision, and overview. So our mission is that we enrich the society by providing superior products and services that our customers would love and trust with a good price. And our vision is to lead the e-commerce fashion duty-free industry, especially in Malaysia, and go beyond to become Malaysians' #1 choices in 2031. So the overview of this website is that LiHE Duty Free it's a women's fashion store that aims to provide all women in Malaysia with the latest trends, and it's a duty-free prices, means that it will be cheaper than other prices in Malaysia because they are not taken duty lah. This e-commerce site will be selling everything from dresses, t-shirt, jeans, your casual wear to various accessories featuring designers from Malaysia and also internationally. Next. Products that will be on sale for our website is that some dresses, t-shirt, jeans, Malaysian traditional clothes. This would be the highlights, and shoes, bag, scarf, hijabs, various accessories. These are all considered for all the Malaysian, because Malaysia is known for having various ethnicity. So we have got a product for various ethnicity also. Next. The service that will be provided on our website or by our company is retail shopping experience. We do have retail shops also. So some customers who prefer to look at the product themselves or prefer to offline shop can go to our retail store. Online shopping experience. This is the main point of our company. So they will do online, and there will be detailed product descriptions with customer reviews on the website so that they can know whether the product is good. We can know our customers' review about us too. There will be customer service as well, so that the customer doesn't need to if they have any problem, they will have someone to communicate with. There will be exchange and return for the product they think is not suitable, and delivery and payment options. So they can choose the delivery, and also there are various payment options. Next. So this is a system and of our websites. So we have got objectives and functional. Based on the objective, we have got the certain functionality, and also there will be information requirement. So our objective is to display goods. You need to show off the goods. So we do a digital catalogs. And the digital catalogs require dynamic text and graphic catalogs, provide product informations. We want to show our product information, so we do a product database, and then there will be a product description, stocking number, inventory level included in the product database, and then to more special, so we do personalized or customized product too. So based on this one, we need customer on-site tracking so that they would know, so that we could track like which product they would like. So the site logs for every customers and execute the transactions. We need to collect money, right? The payments. So there will be shopping or payment systems. Secure credit card clearing, and also there are multiple payments options for information requirement. So in order to accumulate information, so we must build a customer database that has got customer basic data like name, address, phone, email for all customer online customer registration. They can register it online. And then to provide after sales customer service, so we need the sales data too, because it will record the stocks that they bought and also the customer name. So we got customer ID, products, date, payment, shipment date. In order to coordinate marketings or advertising server, email, campaign manager, ad banner manager, this all to advertise our products. And so there will be site behavior logs of prospect and customers, linked to email and banner ad campaign. Just like we receive email recording about the product that we have bought online, the company email, the informations. Yeah, next pages. Okay, so this designs, and actually our system designs, we have got a few designs, right? So the first one is the data flow design. So what is a data flow design? Data flow design is the diagram that display the flow of informations, requests and responses for our website, for LiHE duty-free websites. And the second one we designed is use case diagram that will show off the main points on the actors. Next. And the third diagram would be logical designs. The activity diagram of our website means how you use, like from the start to the end. So, and whether you want to buy or not, whether you go into shopping cart or not. So different choices are, and then in the end. Next. The physical design. This is the physical designs for our system. So this physical design is actually designed in multi-tier architecture. So with a web server connected for a media tier layer that typically involve a series of application server that perform specific tasks, such as backend layer of existing separate system. Means like they can support, they put into a lot of websites, and then they can launch different tasks every time. Yeah. Wireframe, and this is what our homepage would look like for the website. Next. This is the login pages. The login pages, as you can see, we've got email and password to log in. Next. And this is our register pages. The register pages will require our customer to register them with email, gender, name, password, and also phone number. Next. And this is the product catalog pages. This is where we will put all our product in. That includes product descriptions, types. So the customer can find our product more easier, and they'll see how many products that we have got, and it will be easier for us to calculate too. Next. This is our shopping cart page. After the customer look at the products, they are satisfied and they want to buy it, so they will put these the products into the shopping cart. They will know what product they have in their shopping cart and how many products are they in the shopping cart. So when they want to pay, they could just tick the product that they want and the quantity that they want, and then they can proceed to the payment page. Next. Is our payment page. As we said, we have got a lot of payment options. So this is online payment, PayPal, and also electronic payments is also available. And for the admin, we as the admin, there will be a bit special for the product catalog page for us. So we can catalog page by editing them. We can update, we can delete, we can choose which category it belongs. It's a bit different with the product catalog page that is available for the customer. So after the website is being developed, of course we will be needing that testing, right? So there will be various testing that will be done to test the systems, to test the website. So the first one is unit testing. So what is unit testing? The site's program module one at a time, means like every single function you test them one by one, one by one. If like product catalog pages, you want to choose, you want to click inside, and then you see the product, and then you see the quantity. Yeah, it's something like that. So you test one by one. Login pages you test, register pages you test, and then after unit testing pass, we will be going into system testing. So this system testing actually testing the site's program as a whole. So it's like how a typical user would be using the. So normally go inside, you register first, you register, then you log in, then you go product catalog, you choose, you put into shopping cart, and then you pay it. This is called system testing. And system testing actually require every conceivable path to be tested. Means like you need to test every path that's available. Sometimes you go product catalog, but then you want to go back to login pages like that. You need to test that also to make sure that the website is available and can be used. And then there will be final acceptance test. This final acceptance testing is actually by key personnel and managers in marketing, production, sales, and general management to use the system as installed on a fast internet or intranet server. Means like the own company manager or their workers, their team has to use the system, have to use the website by themselves first. This is called final acceptance testing. And then if all these testing are passed, then the website can be passed. Means like it's so for implementation, means we implement it. There are two functionality that we should be paying attention to based on our website's nature. So there's one functionality for web server, and there's the second one is the functionality for sales. So let's talk about web server first. So the functionality processing HTTP requests. So you need to receive and respond to client requests for HTML pages. This is the web server responsibility. Security services, secure sockets layer, transport layer security. This is to prevent the payment identity of the client, the data of the client, and the payment to information being leaked. So they need to verify usernames and password, process certification and private or public keys, credit card processing, and other secure informations. And then the third one is the file transfer protocol, FTP. So they will permit transfer of very large files from server to server, because all the product catalog, there are a lot of picture inside, there are a lot of description inside. So they are considered very large files, and they will be search engine, indexing of sites context, keyword search capability. This could save the customer's times and our time also. And then there's data capture the web server will log files of all visit, time, duration, and referral source. This can be better for site trackings. Next. Okay, so this is the functionality, basic functionality for sales. Means like for the purpose of selling our items only. So the web server is actually Apache, the leading web server for businesses we are using. And then they will be shopping, the functionality will be shopping carts, online catalog, for examples. And then the open source software that's available is OS Commerce, Zen's cards, Agora cards, Xcard, and ASP.NET storefront. So, and then there's credit card processings to payment. So credit card acceptance is typically provided in the shopping cart software, but a merchant account from bank might be needed as well. So look at the shopping cart software as well for reference, but then they might need a merchant bank account also. So database, we are using MySQL, the leading open source SQL database for businesses. Programming or scripting language. So PHP is a scripting languages embedded in HTML. We'll be using documents, but executed by the servers. Providing server-side execution with the simplicity of HTML editing is simpler to edit compared. So Perl is an alternative language. JavaScript programs are client-side programs that provide user interface compound. Java side looks better for the client side. And then Ruby on Rails, our Rails, and Django and other popular open source web application framework will also be used in this website. And then analytic, they count, they track the customer sites, the source. So analytic can activities and the success of our web advertising campaign, the email sent to them, whether they come and check in or not. So Google Analytics can be used. It is advertised on Google, and which the Google Analytics actually provide good tracking tools, such as the most hosting services will provide this service as well. Most of the hosting services will provide like tracking and analytics service as well. Other open sources are Qlik and Open Web Analytics. Next, we'll pass the presentation to the second presenter, EILYA.
All right, for the business model, which is LiHE Duty Free has a business to consumer, which is B2C e-commerce, in which our online businesses seeks to reach individual customer. First, for the value proposition, our company, LiHE Duty Free, contains successful e-commerce value proposition such as personalization or customization of product, and also lower product price due to being a duty-free shop. And for the second thing is a revenue model. The revenue model of LiHE Duty Free is a sale revenue model, as our company will earn by selling our products. Third is market opportunity. Our market space is a very wide, is it not constrained by physical boundaries anymore by using e-commerce, and transaction happen through internet or online media, and all product information is available on our website. And then for the fourth is competitive environment. The other website has a name shopmyairport.com, me a very strong direct competitors for our website. Competitive advantage for our product qualities is more superior than our competitors, and it has cheaper prices too, and it is duty free. For the market strategy, social media would be the main spot to market our company product, as our target audience are female from 80 to 40 years old who would shop for clothes online. And then our company also would sponsor some influencer on social media such as Instagram and Facebook. And the influencer would be required to wear our product and tag our official social media account as a way to promote our product. And then for the organizational development, LiHE Duty Free will be divided into functional department to handle different work. As our company grows, more specialists will be hired instead of journalists to assist in the growth of our company. For the second last is management team. A strong management team that can make the business model work is preferable. A strong management team that has an e-commerce experience or fashion experience will be highly appreciated. For the raising capital, in order to start our business, seed capital would be personal fund from saving of the company founder. And as our company grow, traditional source of capital include incubator, commercial bank, angel investor, venture capital firm, and strategic partner will be welcome to pitch in their funds. And the LiHE in duty free is an e-tailer referred as a pre and click as we are subsidiaries or division of existing physical store and carry the same product with physical store. And then e-commerce has a very wide customer range as every internet and smartphone user is a potential customer. And then their e-tailer revenue model is product based with customer paying for the purchase of the particular item. And then next slide. For the target audience, we aim at women in the average of 80 years old to 40 years old who are single and or married with lifestyle that include online shopping by using smartphone and tablets. And then this audience is technologically hip and has a great taste in fashion with an average income of 2,500 that live or visit the port area. And then our typical visitor will be 25 years old woman that constantly follow the fashion trend. Next, for the characterized marketplace, the market of duty-free fashion is growing, especially among age 18 and above. The marketplace is shifting from offline to online delivery due to the MCO. And the market is moving toward traditional website, mobile, and tablet to fit all the walk of life. And then online shopping by using social media application has been booming due to the current COVID-19 situation in Malaysia and staying at home to protect themselves, so they decided to shop online instead of retail. And with the introduction of more social e-commerce tools such as checkout on Instagram, the industry has been growth in the power of the social media has in user purchasing awareness and decision. And the best news is clothing is actually the leading online vertical among all the categories available. Next, this is the competitors for our website, which is all the competitors have a variety of product and brand to be sold on their e-commerce website. But LiHE Duty Free has the most unique features, and LiHE Duty Free will be selling local product by local designer, aside from the foreigner designer. And then our product will be affordable for our customer with great quality. The most unique advantage of LiHE Duty Free, it would be the special relationship with our suppliers that the other duty free shop may not have access to. And finally, LiHE Duty Free is confident and there would not be substitute for our product and service from our competitors. Next. Where is the content coming from? A website is like a book composed a number of pages that have content ranging from text to graphic, photos, and video. And then we believe that the content act as the main attraction why customer visit our site. So for our company, LiHE Duty Free website tend to offer both type of content, which is in the form of static and dynamic. Static content will be the text and image that do not frequently change, such as product description, photo, or text that we create from the beginning to share with the visitor. And then for the dynamic content, refer to the web content that change based on the behavior, preference, and interest of the user. Next. For the SWOT analysis, S is stand for the strength, W stand for the weakness, O stand for the opportunity, and T stand for the threats. So the SWOT analysis is one of the most commonly used tool to access the internet external environment of a company, and it's part of company strategic planning process. SWOT analysis can be done for the product, place, industry, or person, and also SWOT analysis help with both strategic planning and decision making. It is introduced opportunities to the company as a forward-looking bridge to generating strategic alternative. As they show, this is SWOT analysis for the LiHE Duty Free. As refer to strength that contain the characters of our company, which give advantage to us compared to our competitors, such as better personalization, And then our unique approach, easy navigation, current approach do not address market needs, superior social strategy, high value market segment. And hence, beside all our the strengths stated, for the weakness, for our company weakness, to overcome is we have limited financial resource due to the startup business, and also we don't have any existing user base. There is no easier way to grow customer at the early stage of our business. And then there are many opportunities to address a large market with unmet need, as well as potential to use the initial website as a home base and the spin-off related or nearby site leverage the investment in design and technology. But there are also threats that we figure out, including competitors being able to develop the same capabilities as our company and low market entry costs, which might encourage many more startups to enter the marketplace. Last but not least is the rapid pace in the technology development. Also, one of the biggest our trait, as we do know, we do online shopping, and this requires us to always keep up with the current trend to maintain our growth in the marketplace.
Okay, so for this website, the computing equipment that needs, which is first we need to know what is computing equipment means. Computing equipment which can consider as any computer or electronic data processing device, sorry, or any equipment or system, and more specifically is hardware component. So in this website, the computing equipment needed is CPU must be Intel Core i5 or AMD FX8 core series, and RAM will be 6 gigabyte or above. And for database space, minimum is 10 gigabyte, and hard disk we recommend as 120 gigabyte or above. So display is XGA, which is 124 times 768 pixels, or higher resolution monitor with 32 bits color setting. So for internet connection, better is network using 10 Mbps or higher speed network adapter or any WLAN. Okay, for the next one is right sizing hardware platform, which is the example is LiHE duty free website. The content which is catalog, dynamite item, user profile with data mining, and the security will be privacy, non-repudiation, integrity, authentication, and regulation. So the percent of secure page will be medium, and the cross session information will be high, and the search it will be dynamite, and unique item which is SKUS, we're gonna decide it as medium to high, and transaction volume will be moderate to high, and legacy of integration complexity will be medium, and page view which is hit will be considered as moderate to high. And so we're going to continue as right sizing hardware platform on the demand side, which is demand side will be the demand that customer put on the site is the most important factor that affecting to the speed of our website. So the most important factors in overall demand will be number one is number of simultaneous users in peak periods. And second one will be nature of customer request, which is user profile. And next is type of content, which is we used in this website will be dynamite versus static. And number four is required security. And next one is number if item in inventory. And number six is number of page requests, and the last one will be speed of legacy application. And we're going to proceed with the right sizing hardware platform on the supply side. this will be two, which is vertical and horizontal scaling technique, and improving the processing architecture of the website. So we're going to proceed with the vertical and horizontal scaling technique first. So the technique will be application. Will be used a faster computer to deploy edge servers, presentation servers, data servers, and etc. And to create a cluster of computers, which is used computers in parallel to balance load, and will be used the appliance server to special purpose computer optimized for their task. And next one is segment workload, which is segment incoming work to specialized computer, and batch request to combine relate requests for the data into groups process, which is will be processed as group. And next one will be manage the communication to reduce to manage the connection, to reduce the connection between processors and computers to a minimum. And next is aggregate user data will be from legacy application in single data pools. And last one will be cache, which is store frequently used data in cache rather than on the disk. And we're going to proceed with to improving the processing architecture of the website. So the architecture improvement, the first one is separate the static content from dynamic content. Use specialized server for each type of workload. And second one is by using cache static content to increase RAM to the gigabyte range and store static content in RAM. And next one will be cache database lookup tables by using cache table to look up database record. And next one will be consolidate business logic on dedicated server by putting the shopping cart, credit card, and other CPU intensive activity on dedicated server. And the next one will be optimize the ASP code, which is by using by examine your code to ensure it is operating efficiently. And last one will be optimize the database schema. This will by examine the database search time and take step to reduce access time. And now I'm going to proceed with the different hardware database, the different hardware needed in this website because more resources constraint in data storage and processing power, and also mobile page load speed need to be considered in this website. And next one will be file size should be kept smaller. To minimize the number of files sent to user, and also focus on a few powerful graphic, and minimize the number of image sent to the user. And also critical content is required to be prioritized first, and while the user is processing the content, start to load the next layer of content. And this will simplify and the last one will be by using by simplify the choice box and list so that the user can easily scroll and touch to select the option. And okay, now I'm going to proceed with method of payment of our website. There will be four methods, which is the first one is by using credit card payment. This is a more commonly used payment method in e-commerce. So the second one will be debit card. So debit card are also widely used around the world, and they close the second to credit card as the most popular payment method for online purchase. And so we also provide the online banking. This is the most secure payment method in online banking because people are hesitant to pay on e-commerce store because it may put them in the hand of swindles, and also some even refuse to enter their credit or debit card credential. So despite being considered safer, the vast majority of people now prefer to use credit or debit card, with online banking falling out of favor. So the last one, we also provide the electronic wallet payment. Electronic wallet payment will also known as e-wallet or digital wallet. This will enable the online shopper to purchase product more quickly and easily. So the technologies used to secure the online transaction in this website is by using the secure socket layer (SSL) protocol. Because this is primarily used to improve the security of data exchange between application program. And also the SSL protocol concept can be summarized as a protocol that ensures the transaction security of any client server that is related to all TCP/IP application. So in SSL protocol, it offers three types of services, which is the first one is authenticating the user and the server, which ensure that data is sent to the correct client and server. And the second one, to encrypting the data in order to conceal the transmitted data. And the last one is maintaining data integrity to ensure that data is not altered during transmission. And also this protocol have an operational procedure which is consists of 6 steps. So the first step is relationship, which means the client send a network notification to the server provider who respond, and the second one is password swapping. So the client and the service provider exchange their authorized password, which are typically encrypted with RSA. And the third step is the password for the session has been negotiated, and the session password is negotiated between the client and the service provider. And the next step will be confirmation, which means the service provider's password have been validated. And the fifth one is client identification. So the client's credibility is confirmed. So the last step will be the end of the process, which means the ending information is exchanged between the client and the server. So when the preceding action are complete, means that the information being sent will be encrypted and restored once it arrives at the other end. So by addressing the SSS flaws, Visa and MasterCard also collaborate to create the SET protocol. Will be discussed in this slide. SET protocol means the Secure Electronic Transaction Protocol, which is this protocol e-currency based e-payment standard. So SET can include the authentication of vendor's identity. And SET protocol has 5 goals, which is first one is to ensure the secure transmission of information and to maintain the separation of e-commerce participants. And next one is to address the issue of mutual authentication. And next one will be to ensure the real-time transaction. The entire process is conducted online. And the last goal is to simulate the EDI and regulate message format or promote compatibility of software developed by various manufacturers. And also, these are the list of people involved in SET protocol. The first one will be, of course, will be customer. So customer will fill out the online store order form and select a credit card to pay. And the second Second one is a web-based store, which is online store, sell good or provide service and can accept e-money. And the next step will be financial institution, which is the payment issue of an online purchase is processed by the bank via a payment gateway. And the next step will be provider of e-currency, means that the processing of intelligent card authentication and payment is handled by the e-currency issuing company and the bank that issue e-currency. And the last people is authority for certification. Means that certification authority is in charge of authenticating both parties' identity, including the vendor credibility and the customer's payment method. So now we're going to proceed with privacy policy that outlined in this website. So there will be general and collection of personal information and also use of collected information. And we're gonna back with the general. So as we know, LiHE Duty Free take the customers' privacy seriously, which means we collect or deal with customer personal information according to Personal Data Protection Act 2010, which is PDPA. Because any applicable state-based registration governing the privacy of the customer's information. And also the privacy policy should be read in conjunction with our legal disclaimer or terms and condition. And for the collection of personal information, will be do in lawful and fair manners, which means we only collect the sensitive information or health information, and also we only collect the customer's personal information directly from the customer, and also we collect the data from the site by using IP files, and lastly we're going to collect the financial information from the customer itself. And last one of the privacy policy is the use of the collected information. This we only use for the primary purpose, which is to facilitate, to maintain and expand the business relationship with a supplier or distributor. And this also to notify the customer or others of the LiHE Duty Free product and service, as well as any special offer that may be available. And this also to handle any customer or supplier inquiries. And we also use the customers' information to conduct a market research on products that customer may be interested in. And lastly, we're gonna use to improve the quality and level of service and the quality and levels of service we provide to the customer. So now we're going to proceed with marketing strategies, which is involve online and offline market. So for the first one is we're going to use search engine marketing and optimization, which is search engine marketing and optimization are part of the strategies to help the business to appear highest on the list of search engine results. With a strong search engine optimization strategy, LiHE Duty Free website will become associated with the keywords used to find our service. And also this will increase the chances of being the company or individual who choose to shop on our website. And the second strategies will be affiliate and associate program. With the affiliate program, people who believe in our company can share our information, and this will help to grow our market on the commission-based platform. And the third one will be use email marketing. Will be consider the various email lists that cater to the specific needs of each individual and can present a personalized approach to our website. And this also this will need us to take a hard and clear look at the purchasing habits of our customer and use the information to develop our strategy well. And the fourth one will be write an online press release. When we use online press release, this will get our information out there in the formal setting. And this will also allow the newspaper, blogs, or other social media sources to see our information and write a post about our company and our new release website. So the next one is by holding a contest or giveaway. As we know, people love contest and giveaway. Because in the meantime, we will encourage promotion from our customer in exchange for free products or services. This will help us to see a surge in purchases or connection. And last but not least is maintain a blog. The blog should be used for a number of reasons because this is will allowing us to consistently post new keywords or optimize our search engine strategy. More than that, the blog will become somewhere we can offer other service, share bits of information, and really maintain a connection with our customer. So we're gonna proceed with product buying step, which is the first step is. Of course, the customer needs to visit our website first. In the beginning, to find their needs, and the second step is the customer need to browse and choose browse the list of items that are listed in the catalog and will choose the item to purchase. And also the third step is adding the item into the cart, because while browsing through the catalog of the item, the user will add the item that they have intention to purchase into the cart, and the user can decide whether they want to add more item or to direct continue to the next step. So the next step will be checkout, and this phase require the user to finally decide which item in the cart they want to check out to proceed with the payment. So for the next step, before the user can pay, they must register for an account as a new user, while the existing user can directly log in to their account. And also after creating the account, they need to fill in the delivery details where the item needs to be delivered. And okay, now we add the payment step. The user can finally proceed to make a payment for item by using a different type of payment method listed before. And the last step is after the payment successful, the user will get notified in the form of receipt for their current purchase item and wait for the item to be delivered. So I think that's all for our presentation of our project. Thank you.